Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Josh. What? And this is Grosh Talk. Yeah.
Do you want a popsicle?
What's up, guys? So it's Tuesday today, and I'm wearing my Honey Badger t-shirt.
The best t-shirt probably
Ever made.
Yeah, literally.
One of my favorite movies growing up was Toy Story. I watched it all the time, apparently. My dad told me I would never stop watching it. I haven't seen it in a long time. But,
Why wait?
why wait? I want Toy Story 3 is sad.
Oh my god, it ruined me. I was sitting in theaters like, oh my god.
I was hoping that, like, Andy would just take them all to college and he'd be like that loner kid with all the toys, but they would be happy.
That was me, and I was happy.
You brought toys to college.
I mean, I had them with me.
A question that I always wondered was, why did Andy not have a father?
And I just started wondering that today after Graham brought it up to me.
Yes. And so, both of us wondering, we found out that he didn't have a father because animating another human character would be too expensive for Pixar. Like, they animated the children because that was necessary for the toys, because they interact with each other and it's a connection kind of thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't you see Andy's mother at points in the movies?
I think you might see her legs. Maybe legs don't cost a lot to animate.
I suppose not. I mean, but you think of all the other movies that Pixar's animated. I mean, stuff like The Incredibles and like Monsters Inc. Like they animate all these things. Why is one dad? I feel like it's just a weird excuse for something they just forgot to put in.
Yeah, they just didn't include a father one time, and they're like, oh, it was expensive.
They're looking at it in post, and they're like, oh, how did we forget? Or there's like
mother, father.
I feel like there's an endless amount of reasons why the father isn't there, and they're all better than Pixar didn't have enough money at the time. This week, the keyboard warriors on Facebook are back in action, and they're starting a new little movement against the government. Basically what this consists of, and I think I've seen it before, I think they tried it again last year. I'm not sure if it was on the same day, but they're calling April 15th No Gas Day. Okay, and basically what this consists of is on April 15th, nobody buys gasoline. You can do it on April 14th. You can go back to it on April 16th.
But just the 15th.
On April 15th, you do not buy gas. And the idea is that because the stock in gas will all of a sudden plummet, the cost of gas
will also
plummet as well.
That kind of makes sense.
It kind of makes sense, but don't you think that if the government saw this happening, they would just be like, let's just not drop the price after this day? I mean, I know supply and demand controls the stock.
Yeah.
But something like gasoline, I don't know if it works the same way.
I think it's artificially inflated, like the price.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the government fully controls the price. So if they see that people are just not buying it one day, they'll be like, "Joke's on you."
I like the idea of gas plummeting.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the 16th.
And the idea is, what they're saying is that, and apparently they tried it in 1997, and it did the same thing, which I don't really know of because I don't think Facebook was around in 1997, and there would be no way to rally that many people together.
1997. When was Zuckerberg in Harvard?
To the Googles!
2004.
Oh, so yeah. It totally wasn't around then. So how could they have rallied that many people in 1997 to do this not buy gas day? You think one town got together and they were like, let's not buy gas. And then because that one town gas dropped 30 cents around the world? No.
Yeah, that's not very likely.
No. So now they're trying to get a whole bunch of people doing it together. And like I said, the idea is that because the demand for gas all of a sudden drops off in one day, then the stock for gas will also drop.
I would like to see this happen.
I mean,
I'm not going to buy gas.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it, but I mean...
If this kind of thing works, though, do you think like we could just do this like every month?
Yeah, like once a month, why not?
Once a week?
Lots of stock is on a curve, right? Some things are in demand at certain points of the year. So if we started a trend where once a month we suddenly stop buying gas, and the stock would sooner or later get to that. So it would just regulate and stay the same price either way. Yeah, the government really knows what they're doing. So we have to play this kind of thing really carefully because if they start to read it and things like that.
Yeah, I know. We're posting this stuff online everywhere and they're just like, they're oblivious to it.
But that's the thing. they control the prices of everything regardless. I mean, we might import things at a certain price, but after that, the government basically puts a price on it so that they can make money off of it via taxes and things like that.
On that same note, did you know that diamonds are actually artificially inflated? There's actually a lot of diamonds in the world. They're not that expensive.
It's the same with gold.
Yeah, gold is actually a lot rarer than diamonds.
Yeah, gold is way rarer than diamonds. There's only a certain amount in the world.
Yeah, that you can get. But diamonds are so much more expensive, even though there's a lot more of it. It's because the government just...
Because they're prettier.
Well, it's debatable. But they are.
April 15th, No Gas Day. Do you agree or disagree that it'll make a difference? Definitely post in the comments. We want to know what you guys think about this because, I don't know. I'm willing to try it for science.
I'm willing to try it too. I'd like to see it work, like I said before, but I'm not sure if it would have that big of an impact. But
April 15th. If it's convenient for you, don't buy gas.
If it's inconvenient for you, don't buy gas. Just before we leave, I have one thing that I found that I thought was pretty funny. There's a place in British Columbia called Delta, and the postal code for Delta is V4G1N4.
And if you know any Leet Speak, if you play online video games, for example, which is where Leet Speak started, then you know that there's something fishy about that area code.
You would say fishy. Yeah, it's...
Look up V4G1N4.
Yep.
And
tell me what you see.
Tell Graeme what you think of it.
Yeah, post in the comments, actually, what you think this is.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, if you like what you saw, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. If you want to speak to us or maybe have us speak back to you, definitely leave a comment.
We do that.
We do speak through comments. I talk while I'm typing.
It's weird.
Share it to your Facebooks if you want friends to watch us as well. And if you want to see more from us, definitely hit the subscribe button. We make new videos every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yep.
And sometimes on other days if you're lucky.
Wednesday is our day of rest.
Wednesday is the day of rest. Weekends are the days of party.
Yep.
Anyways, guys.
Peace.
All right, man. Good.
Yeah, it was good. Good job.